Meghan Markle's adorable childhood connection to son Archie's name through Thomas Markle. Meghan Markle has a sweet link with the name Archie since she was a child, involving her father Thomas Markle, a royal biographer has claimed. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex named their son, born in May 2019, Archie Harrison. But Meghan has had an adorable link with the name since her childhood, investigative journalist Tom Bower suggested in his newly published book titled Revenge, Meghan, Harry and the War Between the Windsors. In his book, which looks into Meghan's life from her childhood to her current days as a wife and philanthropist, Mr. Bower wrote of how the now Duchess of Sussex used to spend her weekends with her father Thomas Markle Sr. during her school years. The author, who spoke with Mr. Markle, claimed in his biography, at weekends there was a routine of Saturday ballet and acting classes followed by our club sandwich and fruit smoothie at an ice cream parlor or hamburger hamlet. Before going in, Thomas always bought Meghan's favorite comic called Archie. The hero, a red-haired teenager with freckles, was friends with Veronica, a rich girl. For more than 2 years, between 10 and 12 years old, Meghan not only read each week the $1.50 new issue but also an old rare issue that cost $20. After the meal, Thomas rented old dance movies to watch at home. Mr. Bower also reported Meghan's father saying the pair would, at times, change their routine and go fishing together on the Kern River and Big Bear Lake in California. Road trips were reserved for long weekends, Mr. Bower claimed, during which father and daughter reportedly discovered they were sharing the love for the same music. Following the birth of her son, Meghan never publicly mentioned the comic Mr. Markle spoke about and whether it had any influence on her falling in love with the name Archie. In the spring of 2020, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex spoke about the inspiration for their firstborn's name upon confirming they were working on the launch of their new organization, Archewell. The pair told The Telegraph in a statement, "Before Sussex Royal, came the idea of arch, the Greek word meaning source of action. We connected to this concept for the charitable organization we hoped to build one day, and it became the inspiration for our son's name. To do something of meaning, to do something that matters." Archewell is a name that combines an ancient word for strength and action, and another that evokes the deep resources we each must draw upon. Meghan and Harry lived with Archie at Frogmore Cottage in Windsor between May and November 2019. Then, the tot traveled with his parents to Canada for the Duke and Duchess announced 6-week break from royal duties. The Duke and Duchess returned to the UK on a few occasions between 2020 and 2021, including in January 2 years ago when they announced their intention to step back as full-time working royals. However, Archie remained in the American continent until June, when he returns to England with his parents to mark the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. The trio were also in the company of Lilibet Lily Diana, the Sussex's daughter born in June last year. The Sussex's brief trip to the UK last month provided the royal family with the occasion to meet, behind closed doors, Archie and Lily. A source described the meeting between Prince Charles, the Duchess of Cornwall and the Sussexes saying, "It was fantastic to see them. It was wonderful to have them back in Britain. The Prince and the Duchess were absolutely thrilled to see them. The Prince, of course, hasn't seen his grandson Archie for a bit of time and so it was very, very, very special to have some time with him. He hadn't met Lily, his granddaughter, and so to meet her was very emotional, a very, very wonderful thing." Duchess were absolutely thrilled to see them. The prince, of course, hasn't seen his grandson Archie for a bit of time, and so it was very, very special to have some time with him. He hadn't met Lily, his granddaughter, and so to meet her was very emotional, a very wonderful thing.